Next, I want to show you something that's called the speed fill or the autofill. This is going to help you build your spreadsheet a little bit faster. So I'm going to go up to cell B2, column B, row 2, so we call it B2. And you can see that's what it says in the name box. So you just kind of get used to that naming structure. Now, across the second row, I would like to have the names of my months. So I'll type in January. So I could type in the rest of the months going across, but here's the quick way. I'm going to click on the word January. Now, I'm going to get the black cross in the corner there. You have to be right on the corner to get that black cross. That's called the speed fill or the autofill. Now you can drag it to the right or you could drag it down. So when I get the black cross, I'm going to drag it over to the right as far as I want to go. And now it filled those months in. Wasn't that quicker than me typing those in? I think that it was. So let's try that again. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. If you're looking for undo, it's up there. Or when you move your mouse up to the undo icon, it says Control Z, would also work. So a lot of times, if you move your mouse around to the different icons, if it has a keyboard shortcut, it'll tell you when you move your mouse to that icon. So of course, save is Control S and undo is Control Z. Let me click that. Let's try that again. I have the word January in that cell. I want you to move your mouse to the corner of that cell and get the black cross. When you have the black cross, hold down your left mouse button and drag it over as far as you want to go. And now those months filled in. Very good. Now let me show you other examples of using that. All right, so in this case, I'm going to add another sheet. Click on the plus sign. And now you see I'm on a different sheet. You could have as many sheets as you wanted to, actually up to 256 sheets per workbook. So I want to show you more examples of the speed fill or of the auto fill. So I'm going to type in the word January. I want to show you that we can drag it down as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the word January. I'm going to go ahead and get the black cross and I'm going to drag it down. So notice how it works that way as well. Notice when we get to December, it starts again at January. Let me show you what else it works with. It also works with the days of the week. So I'll type in Monday. Go ahead and click on the word Monday. Get the black cross, drag it down, and you can see it works with the days of the week as well. Notice when we get to Sunday, it starts again with Monday. It also works with dates. I would like to have today's date moving forward. Now, remember a keyboard shortcut that I gave you about today's date. Let's do Control semicolon. Control semicolon. Gives me the current date. I'm going to go ahead and click on that date. I'm going to get the black cross in the corner, drag it down as far as you want to go, and notice how the next couple dates filled in, right? So you can see these can be quicker ways to build your spreadsheets. Many people use these. Now, I was teaching the class one time, and somebody said, can we make it be every Friday? Because maybe you're on payroll on Friday and you want the spreadsheet to reflect that. So let me type in this Friday's date, which will be 5/22/2020. Then I'm going to type in next Friday's date. So I'll do 5/29/2020. So I have the upcoming Friday, and then I have the Friday after that. I'm going to highlight both of those cells. Now to highlight your cells, I'm going to use the white cross. See in the middle of that cell, I get the white cross. Just drag the white cross, and now both of those cells are highlighted. When you have more than one cell highlighted, that's called a range of cells. So watch. Now let me get the black cross, and then drag it down, and then we have every Friday after that. Now this is the first time that we've seen the pound signs. Whenever you see that, it simply means we have to make that column bigger. So remember how we did that. I'm going to go between those two columns, get the black cross, double click on the black cross, and it makes the column bigger. So I typed in this Friday, and I typed in the following Friday. So I'm going to highlight both of those cells with the white cross. And I'm going to just drag the white cross. That's called a range of cells. Then I'll get the black cross over here in the corner, and then drag it down as far as you want to go, and it gives us every Friday after that. The first time I did it, I was getting the pound signs. So if you ever see that, then just make that column bigger like I've been showing you, right? Very good. Now that's also how you're going to make your numbers fill in. So I'm going to come over here, I'll type in 1 and then 2. I'm going to highlight both of those numbers with the white cross. See how I get the white cross in the middle? I want to go ahead and highlight both of those, get the black cross at the corner, and then drag it down. Good. So now the number's filled in. Now another one that works is you can use this to number any kind of series. So here I'll type in section 1. Now that could have said grade 1 or student 1 or table 1 or anything else. So any word followed by the number 1. So I'm going to pick on section 1, get the black cross, drag it down, and then those filled in as well. So I want you to practice that autofill and the speed fill. So you can see how it really helps us build our spreadsheet a little bit quicker. So those are ones that really work, and those come with Excel. You should be able to do those. So that's something that you want to get pretty good at, is doing the speed fill or the autofill. You can see it saves you a lot of time. Now also, let me show you how to select your cells. Of course, you can pick on one cell and then that cell is selected. So let's use that white cross again. I'm going to click on the word January. Notice how in the middle of that cell I get the white cross. So just drag that down and then all of those are selected. Now with the white cross we can drag it across or we can drag it down. So this time I'm going to hold down my left mouse button and drag it across and drag it down. Right, so then we can format all those cells at the same time or copy and paste them. So you want to get pretty good at selecting your cells. So just click on a cell, get the white cross. You could drag it down or drag it over, as you can see. If you wanted to do a whole column, click on letter C, and now the whole column is selected. Or if I want to do more than one column, I'm going to start at letter C, hold down my left mouse button, and drag it over, and now all of those columns are selected. All right. So if you want to do a row, then I'm going to click on number 2, and now that row is selected. If I want to do more than one row, let me start at number 1 this time, from 1, and then hold down the left mouse button and drag it down, and then all of those rows are selected, right? Now, what if I want to do column C and column E and column G, but not the ones in the middle? So I'm going to go to column C, click there. Now hold down your control key on your keyboard. Hold down your control key and I'll pick on letter E, letter F, and letter I, and then lift your fingers. So if you want to highlight areas that are not next to each other, then you can hold down the control key. Watch again. I'm going to click on number 2 over here. I'm going to hold down your control key and pick on number 4, number 7, number 10. So when you want to highlight areas that are not next to each other, you can hold down the control key to do so. All right, so now if you want to highlight the entire sheet, watch my mouse, come over here and click in this corner, and then it highlights the entire sheet. So I want you to watch this section of the course a few times. I want you to get pretty good at these speed fills and the auto fills. Then I want you to be comfortable in selecting your cells with the white cross or select the whole column. So this would be a great one to practice with. I want you to make your spreadsheet have the months and the days and the dates and the numbers. Here's where we did every Friday. All right, and then the sections. And then I want you to also get pretty good at selecting your data. And these are really, really important skills to have as you're building your Excel spreadsheet.